You are watching 2+U Nevada. I am so excited to have Joel Jansen, the owner of Sierra Homebuyers, with us this afternoon. Joel, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You are so recognizable because we've seen your commercials here on KTVN, but the star of the commercials, not you. I'm sorry.
I know.
It's not you.
I know. I'd say that. No.
Who are the stars?
The twin boys.
Yeah, how old are they now?
They're 8. They're 8, and they went on when they were 6 months old, so they've been...
Yeah, and oh my gosh.
Or 6 months old, sorry.
So you can't go anywhere with those boys now without being recognized, right?
We get called out a lot. And it's pretty fun, actually. You know, I was walking across Trader Joe's parking lot. A guy stops like, "You're that guy. You're that guy." And he's like, "With the twins." You know, It was really fun. You know, and you go in different stores and around town, and yeah.
So, the twins, what do they think of their fame and Dad's business?
Well, they now are old enough to try and bribe us during the TV shoot, so that they get excited about, and maybe a dinner out after. They get a little shy sometimes, or other times they're like, "That's me. Yeah, that's me," when they get called out.
That's so cute. Well, you know, juggling life, juggling parenting, and working, it takes a lot, but you do it with grace.
I fake it well.
But you actually are there holding people's hands through some pretty tough times. Kind of go through a broad brush of what Sierra Homebuyers does.
So a lot of people reach out to us to sell their house directly. Different reasons. Some of them want to do it fast. They just want it simple. They want to do the traditional route. They don't want to do the repairs. So then after that point, they call in and we would schedule an appointment to go out the house and check out the house. And from there, it's a big problem solving. We're working together to try and figure out what are your challenges, what are your thoughts, because people say they've been waiting a year or two or thinking about this for years and just don't know how to make a decision on what's best for them. And we go through that, and by the end, they're like, "Wow, you just figured out years of what I've been trying to do in less than 2 hours."
And the stress, because you're dealing with sometimes people who are in financial straits, or the children who are taking care of their elderly parents.
Yeah, they rightfully have a lot of stress. That's the way to say it. And our goal is just to figure it out, to eliminate it. And that's the cool part, is seeing the relief when you're like, "I can do this. This can be done. I didn't think we could get this done. I didn't think about this way out. Wow, you brought something new to the table I never thought about as an option." And honestly, a lot of times we aren't the right match, and I'm the first to say it. My team is the first to say it, but we promise to guide everybody to what we think is best or give them suggestions, because one of our goals is to leave every interaction better than we find it.
So after you had the boys, or after the twins were born, how did that change your perspective on the business that you do?
Oh, okay, you got me. I understood more who was helping on the sidelines versus the front people. When you don't have kids, it's a little different that way. You're just thinking about the parents or the couple or whatever the scenario is. And then understanding some of the challenges that the children might be going through, being part of it or supporting or dealing with an inheritance after and all that emotional stress, it made me focus even more on those parameters as the problem versus running the numbers or something.
Right. And did that enhance your company's core principles?
Yeah, I would say, because the two mottos are find a way and leave every interaction better than we find it. So we've got to put on our brains here. Like our DNA is not no, it's get creative, because I hear so many businesses like, "We can't do that because of this." I don't want that the norm. That's the, hey, we've uncovered every rock, and that's the only way it gets down to a no. So you just get more determined, more focused, like how can we really find the way to solve something? There's some deep problems we have to come up with and solve.
Yeah, tough market, huh?
Tough market. And also just there's title issues, there's banks, you've got financial stuff going on, you've got property condition, you've got time restraints, you've got job restraints. So there's it all bundles together, and then throw on a little slower market or anything like that going on, and creates more uncertainty.
I want to go back to your company's core principles because you are so giving in the community. Please run through the charities that you guys give to.
Okay, so every quarter we do a give back here locally. So Ronald McDonald House, which then helps with families in crisis during medical emergencies. We do the Boys and Girls Club, which is kind of investing in the next future. We've done for the Eddie House, which helps homeless youth kind of find stability. And then we do the Veterans House as well, which, honoring those who served, since we work with a lot of vets as well. And that's every quarter, not just like a one-time event sort of thing, that we're always trying to look and see who we can help in the community. So basically, whenever you sell a house to us, you're indirectly sponsoring and helping out all those, organizations as well.
So if people need to get in touch with you and want to learn more about your company, where do they go?
Okay, so you can go to sierrahomebuyers.com and fill out a simple form, and we get back to you really quick, especially during business hours. You can call 455-4500. You might have heard that jingle before. You can check out our social media for a lot of our community donations and things like that. But my biggest thing I hear is, when I hear people say, I wish I would have called years ago, is that making the call is the hardest step. So if you're overwhelmed or stressed or just need some help or some guidance on what to do with your house, we are here when you are ready. Please give us a call. We'd love to help you.
Joel Jansen, thank you so much. You're watching 2+U Nevada.